Part 14, Formal Organization, Meaning and Characteristics. A formal organization is bound by rules, regulations, and procedures. In a formal organization, the position, authority, responsibility, and accountability of each level are clearly defined. Organization structure is based on division of labor and specialization to achieve efficiency in operations. A formal organization is an organization with a fixed set of rules of intra-organization procedures and structures. They have a definite place in the organization due to a well-defined hierarchical structure which is inherent in any formal organization. The formal organization refers to the structure of jobs and positions with clearly defined functions and relationships as prescribed by the top management. This type of organization is built by the management to realize objectives of an enterprise and is bound by rules, systems, and procedures. Everybody is assigned a certain responsibility for the performance of the given task and given the required amount of authority for carrying it out. Informal organization which does not appear on the organization chart supplements the formal organization in achieving organizational goals effectively and efficiently. The working of informal groups and leaders is not as simple as it may appear to be. Therefore, it is obligatory for every manager to study thoroughly the working pattern of informal relationships in the organization and to use them for achieving organizational goals. Formal organization meaning. In order to achieve the predefined goals, the formal structure of the relationship among persons and work is established, which is known as formal organization. It is formal based on rules and regulations. Basically, one to obey and follow the different rules and regulations of the organization. Linear organization, functional organization are the types of formal organization. In this type of organization, necessary power are given to enable the person to perform certain kind of responsibility in which matters related to delegation of authority between superiors, officer and superior officers are clarified. In formal organization, a set of rules and regulations is there, specialization is there, delegating the various type of authority to various subordinate along with the responsibility also power and the responsibility given to do some task delegation of authority and the responsibility along with the accountability also. Best example of formal organization, linear organization and a functional organization. Following are the main characteristics of formal organization. First one, formal structure. The administrators from this formal structure vary cautiously to achieve the desired goal. It is important to observe all the predetermined rules and procedures in the formal organization. The objectives laid down under planning are for the achievement of predetermined objectives and goals. Employees are non-changeable or non-alertable. Seldom can there be change once the position is assigned. There is no possibility to, otherwise there is less possibility to change working place or a working condition to other. Otherwise it is possible by transferring or shifting of a workplace to another. Changes cannot be introduced because of the needs of the individuals and their wishes. Therefore, it is more stable. There is no scope of stability. It is very rigid and must want to follow the rules and the regulations to achieve the predetermined goal of the organization that is determined by planning process. And third one, delegation of power from upper to lower level. The delegation of power is done by superior officer and follows from upper level to lower level. Means top level CEOs or CEO or directors, they will form that rules and regulations or a formal structure for the employees of the organization, and their delegation of their power and authority along with the accountability, and everyone want to follow this, and this decentralization process starting from top level to the bottom level. And fourth one, large size. The organization structure comprises of large size. In formal organization, the size of the structure is large. Fifth one, particular relations. In this type of organization, as the structure is formed with a proper procedure, the relation among employees are particular. Due to methodically planned formal structure, the relations among the employees are particularly formed. Formal organization, a sort of arrangement which clearly defines mutual relationship. Everybody knows their authority and responsibility. This clearly shows who will be reporting to whom and what work they want to do, and on the basis of that, their authority, responsibility, and accountability going to decide. And sixth one, communication. Communication is done only through a formal method. The informal communication has no place over here. Any information is going to share with the top level to bottom level in a formal ways. In this type of organization, communication is always through formal ways, and there is no place for a informal communication. There is a given strategy or step to follow their communication process, either written or by sending mail or directly informing to them. These are the characteristics of a formal organization. Formal organization means through the managers of enterprise to achieve determined objectives, the interrelation between function and persons are established, and a formal structure is created, which is called a formal organization. And characteristics of formal organization: formal structure, lacking flexibility, delegation of power from upper level to lower level, then large size, particular relations, and communications are the characteristics.